Good morning. Today is Tuesday, February 19th, and it is a goal day. Welcome to WSMS. Please give your attention to Allie for the pledge.
Good morning. Please join me in a moment of silence. Please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remember to show respect, make a difference, and set the bar high. Have a great day. Now back to Catherine.
Good morning, SMS students. This is a busy week for intramurals, as there will be open gym every morning through Saturday. Wednesday and Friday are open gym for all grades from 7:30 to 8:50 a.m. Since our trial run for wiffle ball was foiled last week by the snow day, we will be trying again at open gym this week. Thursday is 6th grade basketball from 7:30 to 8:50 a.m. Saturday open gym is from 9 to 11 a.m. Grab some friends and come play. Remember, on Saturdays, you need to enter and exit door A in the front of the school.
Attention all 7th graders. The deadline to turn in your field trip permission packets and payments has been extended to Wednesday, February 20th. That's tomorrow. This will give you a few more days to turn in your forms and money. We can't extend the date beyond this because both the museum and the bus company have due dates when they need to be paid. Again, the final day to turn in your field trip permission packets and payments has been extended to tomorrow.
Attention SMS 6th graders. We will be selling tickets for the 6th grade movie, The Greatest Showman, during the 6th grade lunch periods beginning today and continuing until Friday. The tickets will cost $2, or get your movie ticket free when you turn in the front and back of one full star card. The movie will be this Friday from 4 to 5:30. Hope to see you there.
Attention all 7th graders who have Miss Scarbeck for social studies. You need your textbook today. I repeat, you will need your textbook today. Since we will be reading for the part of the period, you may also bring your headphones or earbuds too.
This is a reminder to all of Mr. Burkett's wellness classes. We will be going bowling today. Please meet at the stairs near door K.
Attention 8th graders. The last day for families of 8th graders to earn script funds for the Washington, D.C. trip is February 28th. The PTO will send script and poinsettia sales fundraising money for 8th graders who participated in those fundraisers to Hemisphere by March 14th. The final payment is due on March 28th to Hemisphere, will reflect those funds. If a student has more fundraising than funds is owed, Hemisphere for the final payment. Hemisphere will return that amount to the family as a check or credit to a credit card registered with Hemisphere.
A reminder that the after-school Bible study will begin next week on Monday, February 25th from 4 to 5 o'clock in room 203. We will be studying the Gospel of John. If you plan on attending, please make sure that you sign the sheet in the main office and pick up a permission slip. The permission slip must be signed and turned into Mrs. Schuster. If you do not have a signed permission slip, you will not be able to attend. See Ms. Schuster if you have any questions.
Fourscore, and over the next 7 days, I'm going to ask you to let loose your Lincolns. The idea is, if we bring in $5, we take care of all fundraising for Schmucker Middle School for the entire year. So, have a good weekend, and whatever you are, be a good one.
Go to me.
Have you let loose your Lincolns? Ask your advisory teacher how to earn points. You have until this Friday, February 22nd, to earn points. And now for a special announcement.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful long 4-day weekend, and I am just here to let you know that we have Notre Dame girls basketball tickets up for grabs. So if you have 4 stars on your star card, you can take that star card to Student Services, and Mrs. Harder-Lopez will cross off the 4, and then she will put your name in a basket for the drawing. So if you have 8, then you'll have your name entered twice. If you have, 12, so on and so forth. So again, you can put your name in the drawing for 2 girls basketball tickets at Notre Dame for 4 stars. 4 stars on your star card. The first game is actually this Thursday, February 21st, and then the second game is March 3rd, and we'll be doing the drawing. So you have the rest of today, you have all of tomorrow, and then you have until before school on Thursday, and then I'll be picking the winner for the drawing on Thursday on WSMS. If you have any questions at all, just come to Student Services and we can answer that. And now to another special announcement from our National Junior Honor Society students.
This week is National Random Acts of Kindness Week. Today in advisory, you will receive a positive note and sticker. Tomorrow, members of NJHS will be handing out random acts of kindness to unsuspecting students. You are encouraged to pay it forward with your own random act of kindness.
We are challenging each member of our SMS family to come up with a random act of kindness on Friday. You can pay it forward at school, at home, at the mall.
Imagine what a wonderful world it would be if we were intentionally kind to one another. Check out this video about random acts of kindness.
Ever have days when the whole world seems upside down and off kilter? Well, you can change that, and you can do it in less than a minute. Here's how. Grab a piece of paper, write down your name and the name of someone you know, then leave a blank space for a stranger's name. Got it? Good. Now, during the upcoming week, do something kind for each person on your list. It could be anything. Maybe it's treating yourself to something you love, raking your neighbor's leaves, or complimenting someone you don't know. That's it. Seem too simple? Well, it's not. Scientific studies show that random acts of kindness actually improve health and life satisfaction. They increase energy, optimism, self-worth, and our sense of belonging and connection in the world. Plus, they decrease anxiety, depression, and blood pressure. This transformation happens not only in the recipient and the giver of kindness, but surprisingly, also in the person who happens to witness the act of kindness. This means that if you do one act of kindness for one person today, and someone happens to witness it, you can, in that moment, improve the lives of 3 people. So do something that will make your future self proud. Share the power of kindness with all 3 people on your list. And who knows, if we get enough people practicing enough kindness, we might just set the world right again.
Thanks for joining us. Today you'll be video and advisory. Have a great day and we'll see you tomorrow. Here. I'm watching.
Welcome back to 5-Star Life. Coach Seth here to challenge you to rise up and lead. And I asked you a question last week, are you happy? Remember from last week, happiness is not just a circumstance or a situation. Happiness is a choice. We choose how happy we want to be. And there's a lot of students who are unhappy because they're struggling in school. And when you're struggling in school, you can feel like a failure. You can feel like a loser, which doesn't make you feel happy. What I want to do today is I want to teach you how to start winning in school, which is going to increase your happiness. And remember, happiness is not just this emotional roller coaster, not a set of circumstances or situations. It's knowing you're on track, you have purpose, that you're in a good place, on a good path. And today I want to teach you how to get on a good path academically. And here's the secret. It's really simple. It's this. Excuses create academic failure. Responsibility creates academic success. So think about this. Every time you make an excuse, you're creating academic failure. I don't like school. That's an excuse. I'm not good at math. Excuse. School is boring. Excuse. I have a learning disability. Excuse. Well, hold on, Coach Seth. That's cold. You're not going to acknowledge my learning disability? You think that doesn't matter? It doesn't mean anything? No, I didn't say it didn't matter or mean anything. And actually, I'm not the one who said it was an excuse. Patrick did. Patrick was born blind. He was also born with a disability that did not allow his arms or legs to grow at full length or for him to use them or outstretch them. So he was strapped to a wheelchair from the time he was a little boy. Unable to learn how to read and write normally, he had to overcome so many things. And here's what he says. He says, so what? I was born blind and unable to walk. That's not an excuse. I don't see my disabilities. I don't see what I can't do. I see my abilities. Most people, if they're in Patrick's position, if they're strapped to a wheelchair, they would sit there thinking only about their disabilities, making excuses for why they can't succeed. But not Patrick. But how about you? Do you make excuses for why you can't succeed academically? My teacher's boring. My teacher doesn't, know how to teach me. She gives me too much homework. All these excuses. The reality is this. Excuses create academic failure. Responsibility creates academic success. What are you creating? Now, Patrick, think about this. He's never seen a flower. He's never played soccer. He can't learn how to read the way we all do because he's blind. But yet, think about this. Think about how difficult it would be to learn how to read when you can't see, to write when you can't hold a pen, to learn how to play an instrument when you can't see the notes. See, Patrick understands that excuses create failure and responsibility creates success. And he said, I'm going to take every opportunity to ditch and to throw out and to cut out every excuse for why I'm not going to succeed. And you and I can do the same thing. It's by rising up and leading, by living by the 5-star life value of responsibility, which we define simply as taking ownership of your past choices, your current reality, where you are now, and your future dreams, where you want to go. See, Patrick took ownership, took responsibility to say, I'm going to have to learn the study skills because I'm going to have to learn how to read differently. I'm going to have to learn to write differently, to play an instrument differently. I'm going to have to learn all these skills. And guess what? From grade school through college, he had straight A's. He got a college scholarship to go to the University of Louisville, where he played in the marching band. He got a full ride scholarship to be in the marching band, where he played for 5 years. He then graduated with high honors and went on to become a motivational speaker, a musician, and an author. He wrote a book called I Am Potential. Patrick's secret to success is so simple. He understands this concept that excuses create failure, and responsibility, ownership, creates success. What are you creating? You know what the #1 reason that students struggle and fail in school? They don't have any study skills. I lost my homework. I didn't know I had a test today. I forgot my book in my locker. See, all those are excuses, by the way, and it's just a lack of study skills. If you would actually adopt some super simple study skills, your grades will become successful. And I want to give you some simple tips that if you're a straight A student, I want you, as I'm talking, to keep track of how many of these things that you're already doing, and then think about how you can pass those along and share what you're doing with somebody else. But the first thing is this. You have to have a designated spot, create a place in a notebook. It could be your phone, it could be on your computer, a document where you put every single assignment, every test, every quiz, you write it down, and exactly what your instructions are, so that at the end of the day, you can just pull up that document or that notepad and look at what you need to take home with you. Step number 1. Step number 2, designate and create a spot at your home, a place to do homework, and designate a time. Right after school, get it done. Before you get on social media, before you play Xbox, before you go there, it'll give you an incentive to get things done, and then you can do that stuff feeling like $1 million knowing you got it done. Lastly, follow through and actually do it. And the 4th thing is this, cross it off your list. When you check things off a to-do list, actually a chemical is released, dopamine in your body. It makes you feel motivated, it gives you energy, it makes you feel happy, it makes you feel accomplished. Listen, your grades are going to go up, up, up if you choose to take responsibility and invest in these study skills. I guarantee if you try this for a week, your grades will go up. This is the grade challenge. Look at where your lowest grades are right now, set goals for where you want them to be, and you will take off. Go to 5starlife.org and share your success. Good luck.